There's going to be a gross amount of value in this video. I'm going to be very unfiltered and raw about my inner workings and my findings from my first failed business model. You would do very well for paying close attention to this video. If you follow me closely, you might know that last month I launched a new business, the Dependable Men's Club. The idea was to essentially make a tight-knit group of young men and take them from A to B through gamifying habits and self-development, while also holding high accountability over each other through daily and weekly challenges, all measured and rewarded using an XP system and a leaderboard. And to be honest, it was an awesome idea. And for the people who joined, they were really happy and found a lot of value in it. So when I unexpectedly announced that I would be closing the Dependable Men's Club and offering everyone a full refund, it took everyone by surprise. Although it had only been running for 3 weeks, there was a lot of gratitude shared towards the people inside of the club, and generally it was a great experience. I know I learned a fuck ton from running and being inside of the club. So Sam, what happened? Why did you close the Dependable Men's Club? I'm going to break down the reasons why in 3 steps. And once again, this could be gold information for you if you plan to run your own business as well. So pay very close attention, especially to step 3. Number 1, the subscription business model. One of the main pulls towards me wanting to make the Dependable Men's Club was for a stable base level of income, so I could focus purely on making excellent content rather than trying to sell and market all the time. A subscription model allows for that. With a set $3,000 to $5,000 coming in per month, I could live comfortably and focus purely on scaling my audience through making valuable, good content. The thing is, and I have to give credit to my good friend Tom Spark, we had a sit-down talk, and from this sit-down talk, I learned a fuck ton about this business model and just my business in general. Your network is your net worth, boys. My reasoning for wanting a subscription model was so I could focus on making content rather than selling, right? But the thing is, with subscription-based services, there's always a massive churn rate. Churn rate meaning that the people coming in and out of the club is usually sat at 25 to 30% anyway. So the fact is, I have my Dependable Men's Club where I only allow 30 people in at a time. With a churn rate of 25%, let's say, I still have to sell 9 slots of the Dependable Men's Club per month, which makes me ask the question to myself, if I'm going to have to sell anyway, why would I not sell a high ROI, higher leverage product? Not only for myself financially, but also in terms of the results that I can get for people, which makes me look at my Academy of Excellence, a product and service that I've already made successfully and is producing excellent results as we speak right now. If I have to sell 9 slots anyway, why would I sell them for the Dependable Men's Club and not my Academy of Excellence? A proven business model with continued tangible results, which leads me on to point number 2. Let's go for a walk. The DMC does not solve a specific problem. One of the main reasons the Academy of Excellence is so successful is because I've dialed down onto a specific pain point and provided a viable solution that anyone can take advantage of if they're smart enough. The DMC offered an A to B transformation, but there wasn't a laid out pathway or timeline to get there. It's too broad and it's also too wishy-washy. Yes, anyone and everyone would benefit from a tight-knit community like the DMC, but trying to sell something which doesn't have a specific desired outcome and no timeline is a much harder sell. The truth is, most people don't even know what their own problems are until you explain it back to them directly. The Academy of Excellence succeeds because it offers a tangible gateway to making at least $3,000 per month within 3 months of joining, at least. Then there's a DMC. No clear pathway or destination laid out. How long do you even have to be in there to gain results? I can't even answer that myself as a creator. A cop-out answer would be, it's up to you how you utilize the network, bro. And again, I'm not saying that everyone wouldn't benefit from joining a tight-knit community like the DMC, but it's up to me, the creator, to make it as easily as possible to reach the A to B transformation, right? And in this, it's failed. This is a visual, isn't it? Number 3, the Hedgehog Concept. This was a fucking game changer. Another reason why I wanted to make the DMC was because I felt like my Academy of Excellence did not fit my current Hedgehog Concept for my mission and my channel. Let me explain to you what the Hedgehog Concept is. The Hedgehog Concept is essentially a Venn diagram with 3 circles. What you're deeply passionate about, what you can be the best in the world at, and what drives your economic engine. What makes you money. If you take a look at any great business, you'll be able to figure out exactly what their Hedgehog Concept is. Fucking flies. My Hedgehog Concept in my own head was self-improvement, and my target audience was my younger self. The thing is, This is garbage, because with a target audience of your younger self, you end up with very generic self-improvement advice. Make sure you go to the gym, bro. You're gonna have to, and it's just fallen over. Okay, let's just go walk again. Perhaps this works for some, but for me, niching down further and being more specific allowed me to finally find my voice and my format, how I should behave on camera, who I should speak to. And the Hedgehog concept of self-improvement is also very generic and already dominated. Frankly, I offer nothing unique to that conversation. Don't know, the way I've dried my hair today, like you see how it just flicks up on this, so trash. Like a fucking indie boy band, fucking gay or something. Cut that out. Now with all that said, I made the DMC to fit my old Hedgehog concept self-improvement. Because if you look at Academy of Excellence, through the scope of self-improvement, I made it work with the financial angle of the offer, right? Financial freedom and abundance is a massive part of self-development, but it doesn't quite fit, does it? Not every self-improvement dude is going to be interested in video editing. And this is a big problem. If your one premium product only applies to a certain percentage of your audience, especially at the early stages which I'm at in my business, that's less than ideal. The DMC was a newer product that would fit my broad audience. But what I've realized is my hair looks shit. That's what I've realized. If you speak to everybody, you speak to nobody. And with a few revelations about my target audience, my Hedgehog concept changed entirely. My new target audience, specifically nerdy, geeky, meme consuming, video game playing young men. And you may have noticed the editing on the channel reflecting my new target audience, with video game themes and sounds being utilized throughout the videos so I can further resonate and relate to my audience, so you're more likely to listen to me. Because at the end of the day, I'm one of you guys. And I want to give a shout out to my editor Artem from inside of the Academy of Excellence for adopting and adapting this new format so fucking beautifully. So with my new target audience in mind, what is my new Hedgehog concept? It is no longer just generic self-improvement. Although my story is inspiring and certainly resonates with a lot of people, who does it resonate with the most? My new Hedgehog concept is specifically helping to take these nerdy, geeky, meme consuming, video game playing young men go from point A to point B. And frankly, the advice doesn't even really change. Just the way I speak and who I target does. And I can't stress how big of a deal that is. A lot of you have noticed recently how my videos have gotten a lot better. I credit this new revelation and the adjustments that we've made to that. If you speak to everybody, you speak to nobody. There's a bunch of kids over there. I'm gonna move away from them. They're gonna come over and be like, "Oh, you're making a TikTok." And with my new Hedgehog concept, suddenly my Academy of Excellence is a product and service that makes complete and utter sense for me to sell. What does every nerdy, geeky, video game playing, meme consuming dude have in his room? A PC. What is a massive part of going from point A to point B? Making money. What can any nerdy, geeky, video game playing, meme consuming young man do right now in his bedroom on his old gaming PC? Video editing, much like how I did. How incredible is that? With a slight perspective shift, suddenly my product and service went from being a bit out of place to being an absolute perfect fit for my content and my target audience. After those revelations, I decided that I was going to close my DMC, offer a full refund, and go all in on the Academy of Excellence, building onto it and solving more and more of my target audience's pain points. Because frankly, I could have kept the DMC open, but it would 100% dilute my effectiveness and the results that I could get for my students inside of the Academy of Excellence. So what am I going to do with my Academy of Excellence? I've noticed a few common pain points that both my DMC club members shared and also my Academy of Excellence students share. One of which was the want to learn advanced graphic design and animations, Dan Coe style animations, advanced Jeffrey and Adonis style animations, personal branding lower thirds, themes, etc. On top of this, another thing which a lot of people ask me about starting is a successful YouTube channel and personal brand, and being able to monetize your audience successfully. So at the end of the month, I will be launching a huge expansion onto the Academy of Excellence, the Motion Design Academy of Excellence, and the YouTube Mastery Academy of Excellence. When I tell you that I will be ramming my Academy of Excellence full of value, please believe me. If you want access to the pre-sale, make sure you sign up to my newsletter. It's a link in the description, and keep an eye out on my social media. And if you're already a part of my Video Editing Academy of Excellence, you will be receiving a special discount for believing in my ability to deliver you an excellent service early on. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this both valuable and entertaining. If you want to learn how to make money from your bedroom on your old gaming PC, click here. Take care, boys. Bosh.